released a statement saying that it is deeply concerned by the recent order from the High Court of Karnataka on its takedown notices. My colleague Sumita Kareer is now joining us with the details of this order.
That's right, a big development as far as the case between Corp and the Government of India is concerned. Corp in a statement has expressed concerns with respect to the recent order from Karnataka High Court. The company states that the order will allow millions of police officers to issue arbitrary takedown orders. In fact, these takedown orders, it says, could happen through a secretive online portal called X. In the statement, X also suggests that Sahyog enables officers to order content removal that's based solely on allegations of illegality without a judicial review, and that X respects and complies with Indian law. But this order fails to address the core constitutional issues. It further goes on to suggest that this order is inconsistent with Bombay High Court's recent ruling that a similar regime was unconstitutional. In fact, the company goes on to say further that they respectfully disagree with the view that they have no right to raise these concerns because of our incorporation abroad, and X contributes significantly to public discourse in India, and the voice of our users is at the heart of this platform. Remember, the company is also going to be appealing against this order. But let's understand what the case essentially was. Well, the Karnataka High Court a couple of days back had rejected a plea that was filed by Corp, and X had then challenged orders by the central state authorities. This plea was essentially against takedown orders and, of course, Sahyog portal. So in that case, Corp had contended that the IT Act and some sections of which do not authorize blocking orders, to which the Karnataka High Court in a ruling last week suggested that social media must be regulated, and every sovereign state regulates it, and of course the rules should be followed in India as well, and this cannot be branded as unlawful, and platforms overall must accept accountability. Now, with respect to this particular section of the IT Act is concerned, section 79(3)(b, well, the court suggested that it is an instrument of public good. In fact, the Justice Naga Prasanna, who was hearing the case, suggested that unregulated speech under the guise of liberty becomes a license to lawlessness.